Hello, and welcome to the National Haitian American Elected Officials Network virtual watch party for the 59th presidential inauguration. Today, NHAEON has gathered virtually to celebrate the historic inauguration of President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. I am Cassandra Timothy, Communications Director for NHAEON, and on behalf of its members and the entire Haitian community, we are so excited that you have decided to join us for our virtual inauguration watch party. At this time, let us welcome Rochelle Lightfoot as she sings the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and of the free, and the home of the brave, the brave.
Good morning from the beautiful Sunshine State of Florida. I am honored to be a proud member of the National Haitian American Elected Official Network, a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization of current and appointed elected officials, all of whom are of Haitian descent. Our members consist of local, state, and federal elected officials throughout the United States. NHAEON was founded by a group of Haitian American elected officials over 12 years ago, after our very first Black president, Barack Obama, was sworn into office in 2009. Our network includes all of the former Haitian American elected officials and judicial members who serve as honorary members of NHAEON. Today's celebration is even more significant as we gather virtually to witness the oath of office for the first woman, first Black and Caribbean American Vice President Kamala Harris. NHAEON would like to congratulate President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. And now, I have the distinct pleasure of introducing our dedicated leader, none other than the National Haitian American Elected Official Network Chairman, the Honorable Alex Dezume.
Thank you, Councilwoman Estimate Irving, and good morning, everyone. On behalf of the National Haitian American Elected Officials Network, NHAEON, I would like to welcome you to our virtual inaugural watch party of President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. This year, the traditional inaugural activity have changed. To keep us safe and healthy as we weather the storm of the global pandemic and security concerns of our nation, we have gone virtual. Despite the pandemic, this year we saw a record number of women of Haitian descent who ran for public office, and many of whom won, like Farah Souffrant Foster of New York, got elected to the New York State House Assembly, Marie Woodson of Florida to the Florida House of Representatives, Commissioner Regina Martin of North Lauderdale, Florida, Councilwoman Anise German of Cranston, Rhode Island, and recently Christine Ellis of Chandler, Arizona. And this morning, I have the pleasure and the honor to introduce three newly elected trailblazers right here in Florida, and they will serve as your co-hosts for the rest of this program. Please help me welcome North Miami Beach Commissioner Daniela Jean, Miami Gardens Councilwoman Linda Julian, and Coral Springs Commissioner Nancy Mete. Ladies, take it away. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for your leadership and support as we embark on our public service journey. We are proud of you. As the chairman stated earlier, last year was an unprecedented year for us all. We are stronger together despite of it all. This is our exciting pre-inaugural party before the main event, so sit back, relax, share the link, call your friends, and watch this event with us.
That's right. Good morning. It is a new day. We are going to make sure that you have a great time watching the 46th President-elect Joe Biden and the 49th Vice President-elect Kamala Harris as they take their oaths of office. And do not forget, this is the first time in American history where we will have the first female and person of color who will serve as vice president. Ladies, can I get an amen?
Absolutely, Honorable Julian. In a time when our country is deeply divided, I am filled with the hope that President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris will usher in a new era of responsibility, not only for themselves, but for all of us, because it will take all of us to unite our country. I am excited to see the work under this administration for climate change, affordable health care, gun safety, and everyday Americans climbing the ladder to success, ensuring a better place for their children and future generations. America is the only place that a young Haitian girl can run for office, aspire to be a leader in her community, and set forth change for a better place and a better future. I am thrilled to know that this administration will secure success for more boys and girls whose story can only be told in this great nation. And now I have the distinct pleasure of introducing our next president, Joseph Biden, with a special message followed by incoming Majority Leader, Senator Chuck Schumer.
Hey everybody, it's Joe Biden. I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all that you've done to make this moment possible. You believed that we could win this, and you believed it was a battle for the soul of this country, and we could win that battle. And then you showed up, and you proved it. Thanks to all of you, a record number of Americans showed up to make their voices heard. And we have an incredible opportunity now as a consequence of that. It's ahead of us. An opportunity to build an economy back better, and this time bring everybody along. An opportunity to lead with facts, science, and the truth and bring an end to this pandemic. An opportunity to take the existential threat of climate change, take it on, and to get something done now. We have to bring greater racial justice and equity to every part of our society, to ease the burden of caregiving in our country, to invest in creating good paying jobs, union jobs of the future that are going to pay well, and so much more. From virtual gatherings to drive-in rallies, from first-time voters to seasoned organizers, you came together with Americans of all backgrounds, uniting a common purpose to set us on a course for a brighter future. And while this inauguration may look different than those we've seen in the past, make no mistake, America is coming back. And it's the honor of my life to serve as your president, the President of the United States of America. Thank you for putting your faith in me and in Kamala. And I look forward to serving you with all I have to accomplish all that's possible. Well, God bless you all, and may God protect our troops.
Bonjour, mes amis. C'est Chuck Schumer, and I am so excited to join all of you at the National Haitian American Elected Officials Network in celebrating, finally, the inauguration of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris as President and Vice President of the United States. And of course, bien sûr, I want to thank all of you for your incredible leadership during the most difficult chapter in our nation's history. It's been a hard 4 years for all of us, but that's especially true for communities of color who were told by the Trump administration they don't have a place in America. As the senior senator from New York, I'm lucky to know firsthand just how much the Haitian American community adds to the rich cultural fabric of our country, our state, and our city. And as the new majority leader, I promise that we will hit the ground running with the Biden administration to make our country a more welcoming place for all communities. And that means immediately extending TPS for all Haitians and working to pass comprehensive immigration reform once and for all. It's not going to be easy, but I'm confident we can get it done because la union fait la force. Unity makes strength. Enjoy today's celebration, everybody, and tomorrow, let's get to work. Bonne chance.
And now, we'll have special messages from some of our U.S. congressional leaders from across the country. From the great state of New York, Congressman Gregory Meeks, Hakeem Jeffries, and from Florida, Congresswoman Frederica S. Wilson.
Hello, I'm Congressman Gregory Meeks of New York's 5th Congressional District, and it is my pleasure to join the National Haitian Elected Officials Network's inaugural event. And I thank Assemblywoman Rodneyce Bichat for the invitation to speak before you on this special occasion. I'm also so thrilled to welcome the presidency of Joseph Biden and the vice presidency of Kamala Harris. After the last 4 years, we have a lot of work to do to restore our relationships across the globe, especially with countries in the Caribbean like Haiti. And as the new chair of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, I look forward to working with the incoming administration on these issues and in partnership with the larger Caribbean community in New York and elsewhere. So I thank you for the opportunity to celebrate with you this truly historic day, for it's truly worthy to celebrate Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
Greetings to the National Haitian American Elected Officials Network. It's an honor and a privilege to have an opportunity to greet you on this glorious inauguration day. As we transition from where we were, difficult times, to brighter days with the inauguration of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris to be the next president and vice president of the United States of America. We look forward to working closely with each and every one of you as we build back better for the people. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
Good day, everyone. I'm wearing blue today because we have turned this nation blue. This is your Congresswoman, Frederica Wilson, bringing greetings on this great day. Even though we are experiencing fear from an insurgency of white supremacy, and of course we're concerned about disease and death due to the coronavirus pandemic, there is still so much to celebrate. And today we are celebrating the election of Joe Biden as president of these United States and Kamala Harris, the first woman and the first person of color to be elected vice president. Joe Biden came to Little Haiti last summer and pledged to the Haitian community that he would work with me and with Congress to undo all of the damage that Trump did to immigration. He has already announced plans to unveil on day one of his administration an 8-year path to citizenship for 11 million people living in the United States without legal status. And DACA recipients, dreamers, and people who have TPS, temporary protective status, will be eligible for a quicker path to citizenship. That is wonderful news, and we will hold his feet to the fire. Have no fear. How about that? We turned the White House blue, we turned the House of Representatives blue, and we turned the Senate blue. So we will be celebrating for 4 years as we watch Joe Biden and Kamala Harris work their magic for the good of the Haitian people, for the good of immigrants, and for the good of Black people everywhere. So may God bless the Haitian community and Haitian immigrants, and God bless America.
And now I have the honor to welcome the next two special guests, and they are truly special to us. They are the highest ranking Haitian American elected officials in the nation. They are proud and distinct members of our network of NHAEON. It's a pleasure to introduce Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul and District of Columbia Attorney General Karl Racine, followed by a very special rendition of Smile recording artist Faylene Baker.
Greetings, family. I am Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul, a proud member of the National Haitian American Elected Officials Network. I am so thankful to God to be able to join you virtually today to celebrate. I am connecting with you from my home in Chicago, Illinois, a city first settled upon by Jean-Baptiste Point-du-Sable. We gather virtually to celebrate an end and a beginning. We celebrate the end of vitriol and wrong-headed policies coming from the President of the United States of America. We put behind us the hateful anti-Haitian tropes and the accompanying discriminatory policies, whether they are those dealing with immigration or other international or domestic policies negatively impacting Haitians worldwide. We welcome with open arms and great hope the new administration of President Joseph Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris as they return a sense of decency to the White House. We appreciate the fact that the Biden-Harris administration has demonstrated early a commitment to the Haitian American community by including within its ranks Haitian American leaders. Today is a day where all Americans can breathe a sigh of relief and begin to focus on getting our nation back to better collective health and prosperity for all. May God bless all of my Haitian American sisters and brothers, and God bless the United States of America.
What a day today will be as we finally get a chance to usher the prior president and his family and his enablers out of power. And into power will come President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. Our job is to help support them, challenge them, and hold them accountable when they fall short. But we also have to ask what we can do for our country. Our country is divided. Our country needs love over hate. And we as Haitian Americans are uniquely positioned to bring that to the table. We also need to ask our new government to be a better partner and a better neighbor to our beloved Haiti. That's what I promise you that I'll ask. I'm looking forward to working with you all in the next 4 years to improve our neighborhoods here in the United States and our beloved Haiti.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun hide every trace of sadness, although a tear may be ever so near. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll see that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Shabby-doo-babby-doo-babby-doo. Hide every trace of sadness, although a tear may be ever so near. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll see that life is still worthwhile. Just smile. If you just
Next, we will hear from members of the National Haitian American Elected Officials Network from across the country.
We are covered, and it is a blessing. Despite everything we have been through this year, yet we are standing tall, and most of us were elected by the grace of God. We also had Farah Sufran Forrest out of New York, who again was reelected to the State Assembly. We have myself, Marie Woodson, who was elected to the state legislature, House of Representatives for District 101, making history for as the first Haitian American woman to be elected in the state legislature in Broward County. Anise Jeremy from Wood Island was elected to the city council. And recently, Christine Ellis from Chandler, Arizona, was elected this past year. God is good. God is good all the time. We are thrilled you are joining us this morning. In a few minutes, you will get to witness the inauguration of our 46th president, Joe Biden, and our first female vice president, Kamala Harris.
Like so many Americans and even people around the world, I'm so excited about today and, more importantly, optimistic about our future. During this time of uncertainty, we need true leadership, perhaps more than ever. I'm reminded of a quote that I read many years ago that resonates with me today as a mayor and as a supporter of President-elect Biden and Vice President-elect Harris. Leaders become great, not because of their power, but because of their ability to empower others. That was by John Maxwell. As mayor, I could not agree more. Our job as leaders and elected officials is to grow others, unify our communities, fulfill our duties, and to conduct ourselves with integrity. President-elect Biden is an experienced leader with a proven ability to inspire loyalty, enthusiasm, strengthen our resolves, and unify others. His selection of Kamala Harris to serve as his vice president is emblematic of his leadership. The mere symbolism of this selection is powerful. It is a clarion call to all of those who feel disenfranchised. Change begins today. We are currently experiencing a series of unparalleled challenges. However, President-elect Biden promises to bring us stability and a sense of reassurance during these dangerous and uncertain times. He has a plan to prioritize and restore our country's public health crisis, rebuild our economy, tackle environmental concerns, and make every effort to resolve racial and social inequity issues, promising us the tools, choices, and freedom we need to build back better. I don't know about you, but I'm very excited to hear about President-elect Biden's inauguration speech. Today, you will hear plans to begin healing the nation. Today, we usher in a new president who is empathetic, humble, and a visionary. Today, we recognize the first Black woman vice president with Indian and Jamaican ancestry who is accountable, resilient, and just. Collectively, President-elect Biden and Vice President-elect Harris will unite faith in government as well as the American dream. Join me in commemorating the breaking of yet another glass ceiling and a new leadership that will propel us forward. Thank you for your attention. Stay healthy, safe, and enjoy the inauguration.
My name is Charlotte Frederick. I'm Irvington's second Vice President Councilwoman. I'm also the Vice Chair of the National Haitian American Elected Official Network. On behalf of the New Jersey chapter, we are excited to be part of the presidential inauguration virtual watch party to celebrate our incoming 46th President, Joe Biden, and our first Black female Vice President, Kamala Harris. For us in New Jersey, at the November election, many of our members were candidates for local offices, and others were helping in many races for senator, assembly, or commissioners. Because of COVID pandemic, it was essential for us to civically engage to teach our community on how to vote by mail. We were victorious in various elections. To all of our members, congratulations. And a special shout out to Sheila Haitian, who became the first Haitian school board member president in Asbury Park, New Jersey, and who also helped another Haitian American school board member, Anthony Remy. The New Jersey chapter is watching this historic moment as we celebrate the winners. Pour nous tous k'ap gade, moment historique ça, on nous continue de travailler ensemble pour nous aider, pas seulement nous-mêmes qui vivons aux États-Unis, mais tout frères et sœurs nous qui en Haïti. L'union fait la force. Merci, and may God bless us.
I thank you, Chairman Desiree, and I thank each and every one of you for making this event such a success. My name is Joseph McCandell Champagne Jr. I am one of the past chairperson of this great organization, the National Haitian American Elected Officials Network. As you know, this organization was established back in 2009 after our first Black president, Barack Obama, took office in 2008. Incidentally, that was the very first time as well that I ascended into office as the first Haitian American elected official in the state of New Jersey. We are very grateful and honored to have had so many Haitian American elected officials, so many who have stepped up to the plate to run for office and to become elected officials and appointed officials as well. For instance, in New Jersey, there was only myself and Yves Obo in 2008, and our number swelled to pass 14 Haitian American elected officials in about just 10 years. And we hope and pray that we're going to have more to come. And we see the same phenomenon in New York and in other areas. And not to mention Florida. Florida is growing exponentially. But suffice it to say that generally we are making progress as a people. And speaking about progress, I would like to congratulate our Vice President-elect, who by now, actually in a few moments from now, she will be our Vice President of the United States of America, Kamala Harris, for this ascension into this position, for making history. I also want to congratulate the President-elect who, in a very short time, he will ascend into that position as being the President of the United States of America, Mr. Biden. So enjoy yourself, enjoy this wonderful and auspicious occasion, and I look forward to visiting you at the Sunshine State, the state of Florida. Thank you.
Greetings, my brothers and sisters. My name is Assemblywoman Mikhail Salage. As the first person of Haitian descent elected to the New York State Legislature and a proud member of the National Haitian American Elected Official Network, I would like to congratulate President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. Can you feel it? We are on the cusp of history. With today's inauguration, we are restoring equality. We have gone through many obstacles, but those obstacles have strengthened us. So today, let us unite as one country, together to deliver the change for our community. Through advocacy, through legislation and allocation, let us make our voices heard. Let us not waste a day through trivial arguments with our fellow Americans, but seek justice and provide the most for the people that we represent. We leave no individual behind, because that is the American way. So once again, congratulations, thank you, look forward to working with you, and God bless America, and God bless our beautiful mother country of IHE. Take care.
Good day, America. I am Assemblymember Rodney Spichard Hermlin. I represent the 42nd Assembly District in Flatbush, Brooklyn, right here in Brooklyn's Little Haiti. I am also the chair of the Brooklyn Democratic Party. Thank you for joining me to watch this historic moment in our nation's history. The National Haitian Elected Official Network, led by Alex Desume, champions immigration reform and civil rights. They help us build stronger communities and bring resources to our growing population of Haitian Americans across our country, and right here in Brooklyn. Our community is stronger than ever. And although we have been historically underrepresented, by uniting, we have made our voices heard. In New York, we have the second largest population of Haitian Americans in the country. And I believe that this year, the Haitian American population in Georgia also helped to influence the outcome of the Senate runoff. I am so proud of the Haitian Americans who are joining the Biden-Harris administration, Karine Jean-Pierre and Karen Andre. And I salute these two dynamic Haitian women and look forward to their guidance and serving as a mouthpiece for all of our communities. Right here in the New York State Assembly, we now have 6 Haitian American members in its rank, the largest in any other state. We have Mikhail Solage, Kimberly Jean-Pierre, Clyde Vanel, Mathilde Fontus, Farah Souffrant Forrest, and myself, Rodney Spichard. The New York City Council also recently welcomed the Haitian American legislator, Councilmember Farah Lewis, who joined Councilmember Matthew Eugene. Also in New York City, we have Jacques Jiha, who is the new director of New York City's Mayor's Office of Management and Budget. And we have Rodney Pepe Souvenir, who was newly appointed as the Brooklyn Board of Election Commissioner, a Haitian American woman who's a lawyer. And New York is lucky to have Judge Valerie Cartwright, a Supreme Court Justice, and the Honorable Dwayne Paul in the New York City Civil Court. judge. District leaders Josh Pierre and District Leader Edu Hermlin are also part of our party political team. We have a record number of Haitians running for seats in our city government this year, and all politics are local. I look forward to working with NHAEON in building a strong Haitian community as we build our presence in government and in the White House. Together we can achieve anything. La union fait la force. Thank you. Merci. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Assemblywoman Kimberly Jean-Pierre, and I represent the Great Assembly District of the 11th out on Long Island, and I want to join my colleagues from across the country, from NHAEON, the National Haitian American Elected Officials Network, to congratulate our President Joe Biden and our Vice President Kamala Harris. This is truly a historic time in our lifetime where we have a woman and a woman of color to be our first Vice President. And I'm truly excited to see our young girls, to see Kamala Harris take her position. And I'm so excited to work with the Biden and Harris administration to make sure that we do the great things for our country, to do the great things for New York, for Long Island, for our strong island. Again, I want to congratulate Joe Biden and Kamala Harris on the historic moment. Let's do the work.
Hi, I'm Assemblywoman Mathilde Frantes, proudly representing the 46th Assembly District here in Brooklyn, New York. I am a proud member of the National Haitian American Elected Officials Network, and today I want to extend a hearty congratulations to our new President Joe Biden and our Vice President Kamala Harris. As a daughter of immigrants myself, I am beaming with pride to see another woman just like me reach one of the highest positions of the land. I want Joe Biden to know and Kamala Harris that we are cheering them on here in Brooklyn, New York, and we look forward to working with you to serve all Americans.
Hi, my name is Farah Souffrant Flores, and I am the Assemblywoman for District 57 in Brooklyn, New York. Thank you for watching Joseph Biden's 2021 inauguration watch party. We are so glad to have you on. Please enjoy the celebration of progress and the celebration of successful democratic process in the United States. Thank you and have a great day.
My name is Clyde Vannell, and I'm the Assembly member for the 33rd Assembly District in Queens, New York. I also serve as the chair of the Subcommittee on Internet and New Technologies. And I'm also here on behalf of NHAEON, Haitian American elected officials from across the country. And I'm here on behalf of my district and the organization, wishing President Biden and Vice President Harris a big congratulations. And we look forward to your next 4 years, and we're going to push for 8 years. I'm really passionate about making sure that we close the digital divide and we make sure that there's broadband access from every corner to every corner in New York State and across the country. And I look forward to working with you guys in the next 4 years. And like I said, we're going to push for 8.
Hi, I'm Councilmember Farrah Lewis, proudly representing the 45th Council District in Brooklyn. As co-chair of the New York City Council Women's Caucus, it is incredible to see how Black and immigrant women have become an integral part of advancing our democracy. My mom instilled in me the importance of civic engagement, to be seen and heard through my vote at every election. We are stronger together because of our shared ambition to break through gender and racial barriers. Mais en pile, chai palou. On Inauguration Day, we will witness in our lifetime the first woman and person of color to take the oath of office on the steps of the U.S. Capitol. Congratulations, President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. I am proud that within the Biden and Harris administration are the daughters of Haitian immigrants, Karine Jean-Pierre and Karine André. We will have in the White House true reflections of who we are. The National Haitian Elected Officials Network remains at the forefront of increasing representation locally on the state and federal government levels. On January 20th, we will embark upon a new era to unify, uplift, and empower our communities.
Hi,
My name is Natasha Clerget, Councilor at Large for the beautiful town of Randolph, Massachusetts, and a proud member of NHAEON. On behalf of my fellow Haitian American elected officials in Massachusetts, I want to congratulate the new Biden-Harris administration. We're looking forward to working with you to uplift the needs of our constituents. Thank you.
I'm New York City Councilmember Matthew Eugene, proudly representing Brooklyn 48th District, home to a vibrant Haitian community. On behalf of my Haitian brothers and sisters in government, I want to extend my congratulations to President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris in their inauguration. This is an historic occasion that reflects the values that shape our country. There's a long historic relationship between Haiti and the United States, driven by the vision of historic figures like Jean-Baptiste Prédusard, the founder of Chicago, and the great philanthropist and benefactor Pierre Toussaint, who have built New York City. We must also remember the Battle of Savannah, Georgia, when free Haitians fought alongside the American soldiers for the Battle of Independence. Haitian history is a central part of American history. Haitian community has a legacy of dedication to this country. We are doctors, nurses, cab drivers, entrepreneurs, elected officials, and many other valued professions are working together in support of each other in pursuit of the American dream. I hope that the inauguration of President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris will improve the relationship between the Haitian community and the United States and the life of Haitian in the global diaspora. I'm so very proud of people of Haitian descent who will be part of the Biden administration. So let us collectively appreciate this momentous occasion that will open a new chapter in this nation's history. We are facing so many crises, but nothing we can overcome as a united people. Now we must join in solidarity to achieve this noble goal. May God bless President Joe Biden, and may God bless Vice President Kamala Harris, and may God bless America.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Woodson Tyson Francois, and I'm the trustee and police commissioner for the Village of Spring Valley, New York, alongside with my colleagues. We'd like to take the time out to tell you thank you for joining us on this historical inauguration today. For the past year, the members of the National Haitian American Elected Officials Network were able to mobilize its constituents to get out and vote within the Haitian community like we have never done before. We were able to educate them, mobilize them, motivate them to come out to vote in a number that we have never, ever seen before. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sabrina Charles-Pierre, Vice President of the East Randolph Central School District. It is an honor to be here with you all today to celebrate this special occasion. We saw a record number of Haitian American voters who went to the poll for various issues, including immigration, healthcare, and education. Our community here in Spring Valley was motivated despite the global pandemic we are still facing today. I want to thank you all for taking part in NHAEON's first inaugural virtual watch party. Remember, we are moving forward and stronger than ever. Thank you.
Thank you, colleague. Thank you, Sabrina. Non pas M. Zach Lerina, trustee and police commissioner and former deputy mayor. Let me tell you, travail ça, c'est pas un travail qui était facile du tout. Côté nous t'es mobilisé monde, côté nous t'es à monde, frapper pour tout le monde, pour nous mobiliser, pour nous enregistrer, pour nous mener à voter. Nous disons que merci en pile, à la prochaine.
Bonne année. Happy New Year.
Good morning. Today is a brand new beginning for our country. My name is Linda Joseph. I hail from the great state of Florida. Me and my whole entire community want to say congratulations to the next president and the next vice president. We stand in solidarity. And thank you for watching with us in NHAEON.
Hello, I am Johnny Celestin, and I rise from the great state of New York. Nan non tout Haitien qui te pote kole nan travail pour Haitien pour Biden, nous voulons prendre un moment sa jodi an to say congratulations to our 46th president, Joe Biden, and our vice president, Kamala Harris. Nous tout Haitien qui te travail, que nous te Floride, New York, Georgia, Boston, nous camper jodi an pour nous dire President Biden, courage pour nous dire que nous avec lui. Et c'est dans nous tout Haïtiens, we say once again to our president and our vice president, we wish you strength, we wish you wisdom, and we will support you in the work that you're doing. Thank you, and have a great day.
And now we will have a special performance from recording artist Mikael Cartwright, Redemption.
Sold I to the merchant ships minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? It's all I ever had. Redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy. None of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say that it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? It's all I ever had. Redemption song. Redemption. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None of ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy. 'Cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Oh, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? It's all I ever had. Redemption song. Redemption song. That redemption song. Redemption song.
We must not forget that we are still in the middle of a pandemic, and our community has been disproportionately affected. So as we embark on a new day in America, we must remember our struggle continues. Our Haitian American elected officials from all across the country will continue to focus on the issues that impact daily lives.
Yes, and amen. Thank you, ladies. Wow, what an amazing job we did. Again, Thank you to all of you for joining us as we anticipate the official oath of office that will take place soon on the west front of the United States Capitol building. Please visit our website at www.NHAEON.org and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at NHAEON. Thank you to our media partner, the Haitian American, and my Kapwa sister, Wanda Tima of Le Union Suite. Thank you all.
Wow, this was fantastic to hear all the members of NHAEON from across America talking about their experience and what they hope this new administration will bring. Equity for all. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for the historic event of the swearing in of President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. I can't wait.
Yesterday, President-elect Biden stated, "To heal, we must remember." To perform Heal the World, please welcome Linda Estime, the artist known as Portia. And following Portia, we will take it to D.C. for the official inauguration. Stay tuned as President-elect Biden takes his oath of office and delivers an inaugural address laying out his vision to defeat the pandemic, build back better, unify and heal the nation. L'union fait la force. Remember, we are moving forward stronger together. Thank you all for tuning in today for NHAEON's virtual watch party for the 59th presidential inauguration, sponsored by the Haitian American.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could be much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a better space, make a better place. If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it cares only for joyful giving. If we try, we will see. In this bliss we cannot feel fear or dread. We stop existing and start living. Then it feels that always love's enough for us growing. So make a better world, make a better place. Heal the world and make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, you'll make a better place for you and for me. And the dream we conceived in will fulfill its joyful place. And the world we once believed will shine again in grace. Then why do we keep strangling life with the world crucify its soul? Though it's plain to see the world is heavenly, be God's glow. Heal the world and make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, you'll make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world, let's make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, let's make a better place for you and for me. Joe and Kamala make a better place for you and for me. Let's make